Alright, boys, I am here with my 2025 Night of Champions match predictions here, and honestly, this card looks really good. I'm excited for this event. And I think, yeah, it could honestly be an 8 out of 10 event. Look at how the card is looking. And we're starting off with Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Now, I think it's pretty obvious this was supposed to be a Monday Night Raw match. And I think it's replacing the AJ Styles versus Dirty Dom match that was supposed to happen on this card for the IC title. But then it got postponed because it seems that one of the two wrestlers doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia with all this stuff going on over there right now. We're not going to get into that, but I think you guys know. So it looks like they kind of replaced it with this. And even this whole match, I feel like, I mean, it's Karrion Kross. Like, was he really going to get a PLE match anytime soon with how they've been treating him? And he just kind of randomly got one. So it seems like this is going to be a Monday Night Raw match. They're going to put him on more Raw matches, work him up to the PLEs. But yeah, it looks like they're kind of replace this match with AJ Styles Dirty Dom. It kind of scares me because it seems like a match that just got put on there just to have another match. So hopefully it's not like a rush match and it's a crappy match, but we'll see. But anyways, for my prediction for it, I'm honestly gonna go. I want to say Karrion Kross, but it has to be Sami, right? Like, you have to go Sami here. I think Sami wins, but I don't think this is over, right? I don't think this is just a one match and done. Right, like, it's not like, oh, Sami wins, ooh, and then we're done. With the stories going, it almost seems like Karrion Kross is trying to bring out like a heel Sami, right? Like, trying to bring out his true self, as Karrion Kross is saying. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get more to this. Maybe we get a trilogy out of these two. Maybe we get the second one on Raw. Karrion Kross wins on Raw, because we're also going to Saudi Arabia. Like, I don't see Sami Zayn losing Saudi Arabia, right? So I think Sami Zayn wins this one, and they do a round 2 on just a Monday Night Raw. So Karrion Kross wins, and then they can end their third one on maybe SummerSlam or another Monday Night Raw or something. Who knows? But yeah, I have to go Sami here. It's in Saudi Arabia. I mean, you can't go no Sami. And then we got Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa, and honestly, I thought this was going to be a WrestleMania match ever since Jacob Fatu debuted on WWE. I mean, it's just like, it seems like they're always teasing it for this to be a WrestleMania match. I feel like Solo could have had this as his WrestleMania match for WrestleMania 41, but for some reason, they had the guy that main evented SummerSlam with Cody Rhodes just not have a WrestleMania match. I don't know what happened there, but either way, listen, I'm gonna go Jacob here because I think, again, I said this last match, but I think they're gonna do a trilogy here. It's pretty obvious. There's too much story here not to do a trilogy, right? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Jacob wins here. They do a rematch maybe at Clash of Paris, and then another match at SummerSlam. I don't know what they're thinking here, but no matter what, I feel like this is going to be a trilogy. That's not something that they're going to wrap up in 2 seconds. Definitely, the story building for like a year. There's no way that this, just ends in a one match and done. I think Jacob will win, but like I said, in a rematch, I wouldn't be surprised if Solo is the one to dethrone Jacob here, because you got to give Solo something, man. He's been working his butt off the last year, ever since, him and Roman been beefing. He had an amazing storyline of Roman, amazing story of Cody, and now amazing story of Jacob Fatu. 3 men that are like top of the food chain of wrestlers right now. So it's kind of crazy that Solo's in all these top stories, but they're not really giving him anything. So hopefully now's the time. It's just the US title too. We're not saying give him the universal title. You don't need to give him the big belt, but all we ask is give him something. We're just asking for the US title and give him some wins here. But I am gonna go Jacob Fatu with me saying that, because I just don't see Jacob Fatu winning the first match of theirs. And then we got Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez, and honestly, I think this one is pretty easy. It's gonna be Rhea. If Raquel does win, it'll definitely be the plot twist, the shocker of the event for sure. But I just don't see Rhea losing. I feel like this is just a filler story for Rhea, to put her back in the title picture, right? I just think they don't know what to do with her right now, and with Liv being hurt, now Raquel's kind of screwed, because clearly they had a lot of plans with the tag team belts with Liv and Raquel, but then that's out the window, so we don't know what's going on there. Rhea, they don't know what to do with her. If she's not in the title picture, Triple H is like, what do we do? What do we do? Triple H doesn't know how to book Rhea Ripley without a title for some reason, which I don't know why. Rhea Ripley is good on the promo. She's a good wrestler, and she can be good in stories, but for some reason, if Triple H doesn't have her in a title picture, he just, goes blank. But like I said, I think that's just a filler story for Rhea Ripley. She'll get the win. I don't see this going more than this match. Like, I think after Rhea wins, I think Raquel and Rhea is going to be done. Raquel and Roxanne, the rumors that they're going to take the tag belts, so go do their tag team stories. Rhea will go back in the title picture. Maybe she'll feud with Io Sky or something. Again, I don't know what they're planning on with Rhea, but yeah, it definitely just feels like a filler match here, so I'm gonna have to go Rhea here. And then we got Asuka versus Jade Cargill, and whoever wins this can choose a champion at SummerSlam, so that at the moment that's either Tiffany Stratton or Io Sky. I'm actually going to go Asuka here. The only reason I'm going to Asuka because I see a Asuka Io Sky match for SummerSlam. I think that would be really good. I think we've been wanting to see that for a hot minute now. I mean, you could do the opposite, right? You could do Jade Cargo versus Tiffany. That could also be fun. But in my opinion, for a SummerSlam PLE, I think Asuka and Io is more hyped than a Jade and Tiffy match. I think just Asuka and Io have more history. We've been wanting to see it more. Nothing against Tiffy or Jade. But then I also just see Jade. Actually, in my opinion, I think there's going to be a triple threat at SummerSlam with Jade, Bianca, and Naomi. But I think they still have to do that triple threat at some point. I think Bianca should be fine by then, I would assume. So I think Jade's going to get back into that Naomi and Bianca story anyway. So I think Asuka wins here, challenges Io Sky at SummerSlam, and we're going to have a 10 out of 10 banger at SummerSlam, which is a 2-night. This is their first ever 2-night SummerSlam. So they need some big boy matches this year on their SummerSlam, because, this is the future of SummerSlam here, and Io Sky and Asuka is definitely one of those matches. So then we got Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. This one might just be as easy as Rhea and Raquel. It has to be Cody, right? No, nothing against Randy. I love Randy. I even like Randy more than Cody for me, but it's obvious they're setting up Cody and John for SummerSlam to do their rematch, and there's a chance that Cody even probably dethrones John Cena, and maybe John Cena finally turns face for his second half of his retirement tour. First half heel, second half face, so that would be nice. But yeah, it looks like they're setting up the Cody and John stuff, so that's the only thing that sucks about this match. I feel like I wish they would have done a Cody Randy match at any other event, where it was a 50-50, because Randy and Cody are both top tier, so I mean, if they realistically had a match, you're like, oh my god, I don't know who's going to win this one. But since it's that King and Queen of the Ring, and whoever wins this will be challenging John Cena at SummerSlam, it's pretty obvious that it's going Cody. I wish this was like a WrestleMania match or something, a different amount, or Money in the Bank match. I don't know, just on a big PLE, just not this one. That's the only thing I hate about it. But I think it's still going to be a banger match. Obviously, with Cody and Randy's story and their chemistry, it'll be a fun match. But like I said, it's setting up Cody and John, so I'm going Cody here. And then we're ending with John Cena and CM Punk. Again, talking about last match, if they're, setting up Cody and John at SummerSlam, obviously John's not losing the belt here because he needs to keep it to SummerSlam to do the Cody and John stuff. So, again, another easy prediction here is John Cena. But I think this will be a fun match. There's a lot that could happen here. Maybe we get some returns here. Maybe we get, like, a Seth group involving, right? Because, Seth has the Money in the Bank briefcase and he hates CM Punk. I'm not saying he's gonna cash in, but maybe he comes out and teases it. Maybe he screws Seth, right? Maybe Seth is about to win. He comes out, his music hits, acts like he's about to turn it in, but then screws him and John wins. I don't know. But either way, like I said, if they're setting up Cody and John, John's not losing this. But yeah, that's all my predictions for this event. I feel like this event is kind of predictable. I mean, hopefully, what if I say that I get everyone wrong here, but at least the bigger matches almost seem predictable. Like the top two matches, like Cody and CM Punk. CM Punk and John Cena and Cody and Randy. Those are too predictable because it looks like they're setting up Cody and John Cena at SummerSlam. So you already have two matches where you kind of know the winner. Not saying it's not going to be fun matches and good matches, but that kind of sucks. And you have the Rhea and Raquel. And then you have a lot of matches that's like one person's way better than the other. Like Rhea's way better than Raquel. Sammy's way better than Karrion Kross. It's kind of weird. But so honestly, Jacob Fatu and Solo could steal the show here. But I think either way, it's going to be a fun match. Jade and Asuka could also be a very fun match. I think that all the matches are going to be fun. It's not always bad when WWE is predictable. That's not a bad thing. I'm just saying. I think this will be a very fun card. I'm excited for this card. And, we're technically on the road of SummerSlam now because this is all setting up SummerSlam anyways. I feel like this event is really just to set up SummerSlam anyways. So it looks like that's what it's doing. Hopefully we get some cool matches. Hopefully we get some good stories cooking up here because WWE has been down bad after WrestleMania 41. So we need some stuff cooking. And yeah, I can't wait to see John Cena and CM Punk one last time. But yeah, y'all tell me y'all predictions in the comment. Hope y'all enjoyed. Drop a like, sub if you're new, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.